Could be Periscope.
You're not seeing everybody else's chats?
Hmm.
It was, I could see our stuff jittering on when I open it up mine.
Yeah.
So it might be. Let me try it without his Wi-Fi.
You guys,
Freaking Periscope.
Someone do us a favor if you can, and go on YouTube to the SmarkSpot page and see how it is on there. Or try closing it down and opening up again.
It's not even working on CE. Oh, there it is.
Let's see. It's been a minute for us, guys. We're sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry for the delay.
So while we're waiting, have you been watching Game of Thrones?
Duh. I don't plan on watching
Money in the Bank.
Well, I mean,
we are not on Twitch, Chris. I don't know whoever just. We have not done Twitch, but now that Leo has fast internet, we might be able to do it.
Yeah.
Do some gaming.
Ooh,
Talk about wrestling while we game.
That would be dope.
That'd be fun.
Okay, getting this going.
Awesome.
So we're live on here. That's good.
Periscope doesn't for DX. What the hell? Periscope hates us.
Apparently, because we're too awesome.
Looks good though. And your camera is awesome
I
on
know,
your phone.
It really is.
Like,
and that's the front-facing camera.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to start recording on here. Make sure everything's good so I don't fuck up like I've done in the past.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Perfect.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Welcome to the SmarkSpot Podcast. Dude, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready to make some shit positive?
I am.
Out of this garbage state that we're in WWE land?
Oh, I don't know. Let's just talk about it.
Sure.
I took a sabbatical.
You did take a sabbatical.
Yeah.
I didn't know that until earlier
I mean, I've watched a little bit. I've tried to keep up a little bit, but I've just been, it was feeling like a job.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew what better time to take a little bit of a break than right after WrestleMania. So
yeah, right.
I would start watching an episode of Raw.
Yeah.
And I get like an hour in and be like, yeah, I don't want to do that right now. And I do the same on SmackDown the next night. And there were a couple of weeks I just didn't watch.
Yeah.
And deleted it from my DVR and said, well, I guess I'll catch up.
I don't blame you.
The end of the world.
I do not blame you.
And it really has nothing to do with the product right now. It was just me.
Yeah.
So I had not really paid attention. Yeah, I think we might have to look at going to Twitch instead of Periscope. To be honest, I've got a Twitch account, so we can.
I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try restarting the Periscope video.
Okay. Everybody, we'll be back on in a minute.
Right back. Hang on 1 second.
Hey, we got some people on YouTube. Just pop over to YouTube if you want to watch us
there.
there.
On YouTube.
Because we're live there now.
Follow us at SmarkSpot. Just follow us there. All right. I'm gonna back out of this. Yes. How was your broadcast experience? Very bad. Video issues. We're gonna tell them what's up. Submit. Cool. Okay, Cretans is on YouTube. It's working smoothly over here. Dope.
Nice. Yeah, I definitely think it's Periscope. That's crap. Let's see here.
Although we get a shit ton of views on Periscope. That's why I like it. We can learn to multicast. Here.
So we could definitely go live on Twitch. We just have to get an account for SmarkSpot.
Okay.
We could do it on one of our phones and then do YouTube.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, so that's fine.
And I like the thing I like about YouTube when we recorded before is that it feeds through our mics.
Oh, so
like
we
the
can
sound actually comes through here.
All right, so we're gonna go back live on Periscope.
Yeah,
but honestly, if you're already watching on YouTube, I'd just stay on YouTube because it looks like it's the better option at the moment. We like giving Periscope business because we seem to get a good amount of views on it. But
hey, Chris.
maybe we just do the others. So
maybe, who knows? Oh well, we'll figure it out. Why not?
But anyway, about technology.
Yeah.
Where do you want to start, man? So I took my sabbatical.
Yeah, you took a sabbatical.
Yeah, and it was great.
Yeah.
I read up today.
Mm-hmm.
Watched some YouTube vids from WWE.
Nice.
To get caught up on it.
There you go.
Super excited about the whole Bray Wyatt thing.
Yeah,
I think I picked it up right at the perfect time since the turn came this week.
Yeah, right.
And
dude, there was some people online that were everyone loves it, but there were some people that were like, this is a family friendly show and you're scaring my child because you can't look at the television. It's like, It's meant for more than just kids, but
Yeah, and it was scary, but it wasn't like anything grotesque or overly violent. I mean,
No. It was
I think
spooky
it was
as
fun.
fuck.
It was spooky. It was definitely creepy, and I'm really glad that it took that turn because that was awesome.
But yeah, I really wanted that to come out of those promos because for like what was it, 3 weeks, I felt like I was like, is it really gonna just be a kids show? But
No.
there's gonna be some type of turn. So
Yeah,
I was
it's
happy
good.
about that.
I liked it. It's a great way to kind of reintroduce his character.
Yeah. Chris brought up a good point. What do you guys think about Ashley passing away?
Well, she was 39. You know
Yeah,
who else is
super young.
39?
You.
So definitely hit home when I was reading about it on Reddit just a little bit before I came over.
Yeah.
I don't know that they haven't said anything yet about what happened,
Uh-huh.
whether it was from natural causes or unnatural causes.
Right.
But that's just really sad. I guess she's got a teenage daughter. So,
Oh, that sucks.
yeah.
So rest in peace. Sorry to hear about your passing, Ashley.
Yeah, absolutely. I wasn't watching during her reign, but she was kind of an alternative model and a good a good pawn in the mix of that Divas division when she was there. So
Yeah.
I guess there was some talk about her coming back at some point. I think maybe she'd burn some bridges, but they were trying to reconvene that at some point. Everybody comes back to WWE at some time.
Right.
I don't want to kick your thing off. There we go.
All right. I'm trying to read these. Stockholders, sponsors almost canceled it.
Cancel what? Because of Bray Wyatt's thing?
That'd be silly. There's one thing to did you read about Lars Sullivan?
You say some racist shit a while ago?
9 years ago, yeah.
And that was the source of his anxiety and everything?
I would guess.
Yeah. I think it was because he was afraid it was going to come out.
And it did.
Yeah.
Hardcore.
Yeah. I mean, did he not tell them ahead of time about it?
No, I think they knew about it.
Gotcha.
I think. I mean,
did they fire him?
No, they fined him $100,000.
Does he make $100,000 a year?
I don't know. It was a lot. They fined him a lot. Yeah, for something he said 9 years ago. I get it.
He got the James Gunn treatment.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, people are so stupid now. I will just say that. I mean, people change.
Mm-hmm.
And you fined him $100K for something he said before he was even employed by your company. You employed him into the company knowing he said it.
Yeah. I know it's silly, man. Everyone gets
it's just such a garbage way to smooth things over.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully they fined him $100,000 and somebody picked it up for him.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Because I mean, you imagine, well, if he had that, if he had that, basically he had a nervous breakdown. If it was based off of that, obviously that means either you would hope that would mean that he didn't want that to come out because he didn't want people to think he was a racist.
Yeah.
Which means hopefully he's not a racist anymore.
Right. I mean, 9 years is a long time.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people changed.
Yeah.
It's like the Kevin Hart thing. They were giving him a hard time about gay jokes from 6-7 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that was a very popular thing in comedy, especially black comedy, was that. And, we all said things back when we were younger that were probably not appropriate now.
Oh, yeah.
But should we be punished for those things that were okay to say, or maybe just faux pas and not necessarily looked upon as a really negative thing other than just maybe in bad taste? No. You got to be able to grow. And we grew. We don't use those words anymore because we've learned, and as society has changed, that you don't say certain things.
Yep.
People are a little bit more sensitive about words, and words have different weights now.
A little.
Well, I'm trying not to be a total asshole to all those snowflakes, but we can go that route. I was trying to keep it positive. You said we were going to bring a great amount of positivity to this.
Yes, we are. Sorry.
And that's why we're here.
WWE lately.
I mean, I got rid of a lot of secrets. I don't know if you noticed or not, but
look at his beard.
It's gone. I mean, it was it was so long, but it was time.
Yeah.
It was becoming a huge
pain in the ass.
I mean, it's just a lot of work.
Yeah.
And
looks good, man.
Yeah, no, I'm happy with the Hillary Duff did.
Yeah, totally. We gotta listen to Hillary Duff.
Hillary Duff?
Totally said that. Hey, see you later. Thanks for stopping in, man.
Who's Hillary Duff?
You don't remember Hillary Duff? She was like an actress from the early 2000s on Disney. and then she did some singing for a little bit, and then she just vanished. You probably wouldn't know.
Lizzie McGuire.
Lizzie McGuire. Yes, you got it. No, he does know.
Have you seen her recently?
No.
She's like a MILF.
Ooh.
She's a hot mom.
I like those.
Lizzie McGuire.
All right, let me get the introduction in for the podcast, and then we'll keep it rolling.
All right, do it.
All right.
Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the SmarkSpot Podcast. I'm your host, Leo Mainville, along with my beautiful balded bearded co-host, Joshua Brown. We're here. We're back. We're ready to attack. What? That was my cheerleader coming out.
I've had enough of that shit lately. I don't need you to chant cheers.
Yeah, it's your dad.
It was tryouts this week.
Oh, was
and
it?
Then and then tumbling assessment tonight.
Damn.
And then my 10-year-old daughter has a photo shoot at the track on Saturday.
Oh shit, man. Busy.
So evidently she thinks she's hot stuff. I have seen Fighting with My Family. I saw it early. I got invited to my daughter did through an event hosted by the Indiana Pacers.
Yeah.
We got to see it 2 weeks before it came out and really enjoyed it. Have you seen it yet?
Not yet. No, I'm gonna pick it up.
Highly recommend it.
Watch it
if you haven't seen it. It's one of the best wrestling movies I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Just in all, Stephen Merchant's great, so he makes good stuff, and
right.
It's funny and heartfelt and emotional and really well done.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of it's not all true, but it kind of like does a good way to kind of pull everything together. It doesn't really talk about NXT, which is the one thing you miss out of it. But oh my god, I keep getting caught on that cord.
So anyway, if you haven't watched our show before, we are the podcast of positivity, SmarkSpot Podcast, where we try to bring light into the world of WWE, and we've been gone since WrestleMania.
Since WrestleMania, yeah.
Yeah, and a lot has happened since WrestleMania itself, and now we are 3 days away. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 3 days away from the final episode of Game of Thrones.
Yes. There's also Money in the Bank that night, but unfortunately, I'm going to watch the beginning of Money in the Bank, and then that shit's getting turned off.
Immediately. They're going to see the drop in viewerships go.
Which is terrible that they somehow scheduled one of the fifth big show.
Yeah.
On the series finale of the biggest show of all time.
Yeah, pretty much. It was just happenstance. That wasn't planned at all.
And no, I know, but it's like you couldn't. It sucks.
It does suck.
But good thing about the network, you can watch that shit anytime. I'll probably turn it on afterwards to watch a couple more matches as I fall asleep, and then I'll finish it up on Monday. Watch Raw on Tuesday, watch SmackDown, hopefully on Wednesday. Yeah. And if we do a podcast, we'll do a podcast on Thursday
for sure.
Nobody, no. I don't know who you are, but not everybody hates this season.
Oh, Shane. Yeah. No,
I don't hate this season.
I love this season.
I don't love it, but I don't hate it.
I love it.
I guess I'm a realistic person about this. Do you want to talk about Thrones for a minute before we get into actual card?
Sure. You guys want to talk about Game of Thrones for a minute?
I don't care if you guys don't want to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. So just deal with it. So Shane doesn't. Well, sit back and listen and you can just hang along.
Enjoy.
So here's the deal. They had 6 episodes.
That's okay.
Flip V. I think they only had 6 episodes. They had to put so much into there. I think the only way to do it is how they've done it. I thought visually it's been an incredible season.
Fuck yeah, it has.
I mean, obviously there's some loops and gaps and some things have happened that people weren't super excited about, but it's all coming into the end. So my only question is, do you think this episode's they're gonna wrap everything up in the first 30 minutes and they're gonna time jump? Because I hope that's what happens.
And then we see what happens later on after everything. That'd be great. I would because they can't just end it right at the end. You know what I mean? We have to see some progression after.
Yeah. Or maybe an hour and then the last 20 minutes is fast forward to, as Westeros is recovering or whatever they decide to do.
Right.
Or just, Danny dies and Drogon decides to just burn the entire Westeros. And then we play an 80-minute game of the floor is lava. And
that's pretty much what last episode was.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
I love the turn though.
Last week,
Everybody's like, how did they turn her so fast? I was like, that shit's been coming for seasons.
yeah, and that's and people that don't watch wrestling got a feel of what it's like to be a wrestling fan.
Oh,
And that
man,
episode
such a great
itself,
heel turn.
it was a great heel turn.
Yes. You knew it though as soon as she was talking to Tyrion.
Oh yeah,
she said
for
that
sure.
John had. He's like, somebody's betrayed you, and she's like, John. He's like, no, Varys.
Yeah, and it's like, nope.
Yeah,
John.
it was. I knew as soon as that happened. That, and then seeing Missandei get her head chopped off the last episode.
Oh yeah, God, that sucked.
Yeah,
that sucked.
No, it was great.
No, I mean it was awesome for the episode, but it was sad.
My wife sent me a meme. It's a gray worm. It says, "When you don't have a dick, so you decide to be one."
Nice.
I love that.
You know, Grey Worm in real life is like an R&B singer.
I could see that,
and he's really good. Yeah, he goes by Raleigh Ritchie. He's dope. Check him out. He's all over the place.
DOPE.
DOPE.
So no, I'm excited.
Yeah,
I'm kind of sad it's over, but I'm also kind of looking forward to the end.
Me too. And I'm gonna rewatch the whole thing right after.
Yeah. Definitely gonna rewatch.
It's gonna be awesome. So that was our Game of Thrones talk for.
And that's Game of Thrones talk.
And that's Game of Thrones talk
on the SmarkSpot Podcast. See you next week where we talk about the series wrapping up. Until then, good night.
All right. Let's get into this. Money. So let's talk about the card and let's talk about the buildups, and then we'll sprinkle in stuff about like what's been going on with WWE with, is there really a brand split anymore with this wild card rule? Is Vincent Kennedy McMahon completely gone insane and the writers want to choke him out and make him tap out of the company? AEW is also got signed with TNT and they have a TV deal now. I don't know if you knew that, but that happened a couple days ago. So there's been a lot going on.
It's not surprising they went to TNT.
Of course. Come on. Turner's getting back into wrestling.
I don't think Turner has anything to do with Turner Network anymore.
No, Ted Turner just got the money.
Yeah, let's talk about the card.
Cool.
We can talk about AEW too afterwards because I think I'm really excited for this to kick off.
Me
see
too.
How it does. I'm really hoping it is successful.
Yes, absolutely, and especially for us that we claim that we are WWE fanboys in and out. We don't watch any other promotions, but this is going to be like back in the day with WCW and WWE when they were clashing on the Monday Night Wars, and it just made WWE that much better.
What do they say? I can't speak tonight.
Competition
breeds excellence.
Yes,
and there's something to that.
That's nature. What we need.
And Josh Shizzle, you can stick around even if you don't watch Game of Thrones. It's all good, man.
It's all good. Thanks for showing.
Not everybody can be awesome in this world, so you just have to fill the void that is there. Just kidding.
Fill the void. Fill the hole. That's there.
Hey,
so right into Money in the Bank. We're going to talk about the two pre-show matches very briefly. Tony Nese versus Arya Daivari for the Cruiserweight Championship match. I have not been following 205 Live at all.
My guess is Tony Nese is going to hold on to it since he's technically a babyface.
Yeah.
He's not going to lose to Arya Daivari of all people.
Especially on his first title defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. So
are we going to get Buddy Murphy back?
I hope Buddy Murphy intercedes in the match.
No, Buddy Murphy's on Raw.
Oh, yeah, but we haven't seen him.
Yeah, well.
They haven't used him at all on the main roster. Just like a couple other people on the main roster that they called up.
Yep.
Then on the next match on the pre-show is the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships are on the line. Daniel Bryan and Rowan versus the Usos, who are on Raw.
Yeah. So I like the idea of Daniel Bryan getting with Rowan and forming a tag team because he's kind of out of the title picture and it keeps him in a title picture. So my guess is they retain.
Yeah, they should retain.
Because we had such a baby face WrestleMania, I feel like we're going to start seeing a couple heel runs.
Yeah, for sure. So those are the two pre-show matches, pretty quick and easy. There wasn't really a huge buildup between D-Bry and Rowan versus the Usos. They had one match on SmackDown when the Hardy Boys had to drop their titles. And the next week, Shane McMahon said he was going to crown new champions. And it happened to be Bryan and Rowan. And then the Usos came out during the wild card. And ended up going after the now SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions, and they lost.
But they're on Raw?
Yeah.
So, yeah, they're definitely not going to win because Usos are going to go back to Raw.
Right. Exactly. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Well, it just kind of ties up that little feud they had. Makes the
Mhm.
most sense for them to feud.
Yeah.
And it gives the Daniel Bryan Rowan tag team some weight that they beat the Usos twice.
Exactly. So it'll give them some presence in the tag team division. So that'll be pretty good. And I like those two together. They work really well as a tag team.
Yeah, I love you always like the tag team that's the big guy, small guy thing.
Yep.
It always works well.
It works awesomely. The next match we got on the card is Samoa Joe versus Rey Mysterio for the United States Championship.
Yeah, Samoa Joe ain't losing.
No, he can't lose.
Yeah, Mysterio's pretty much back to finish up his career. He's gonna put people over.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a great match.
You think his son plays into anything with the match? Because they've been kind of doing that.
I haven't watched enough. I've heard a little bit. I mean, I don't know. I mean, are they really going to introduce Rey Mysterio's giant son? I mean, he looks like he's like 15.
I think he's in his 20s.
He sure doesn't look like it.
I think
You're probably right. I don't know. I mean, are they just going to bring him in because he's Rey Mysterio's son and have him wrestle? I mean, are we back to Attitude Era?
Right?
Bringing in random people to wrestle?
Yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah, he has, but he's not lost the strap, and I don't see him losing a title match.
No. Samoa Joe all the way, baby.
I'm a big fan of Samoa Joe holding a title for a little bit.
Mm-hmm. He needs to. They haven't really used him on TV that much, so whenever they figure out a good story for him. I mean, I'm kind of over him and Rey Mysterio because we've
but this will be a good way to end it.
Yeah,
if he wins, to put some finality on it.
Mm-hmm. What do we got next? Roman Reigns versus Elias.
If you are betting, this is the lock of the night. Roman Reigns will beat Elias. You can mark that. You can take that to the bank. The money in the bank, because that's what you're going to have in the bank after you bet on Roman Reigns.
It's money in the bank, which is
money,
which is this Sunday.
Money. You can even bring it in a briefcase because you're going to win so much money betting on Roman Reigns.
Even 2 briefcases. One for a woman and one for a man.
So you can take your significant other if you're a male and heterosexual. Bring your significant other, wife, girlfriend, whatever.
Yeah.
You guys can both bring a briefcase of money and take it to the bank.
At Money in the Bank.
Cash in that money in the bank.
This Sunday.
God, that's so stupid.
That's one thing. That's actually one thing I want to talk about because you haven't really watched it, but every week or every show really on Monday nights and Tuesday nights when we're on SmackDown for the last 4 or 5 weeks, it seems like we get or they're so promo heavy now. They've been promo heavy since WrestleMania.
That's fine.
Which is fine. But when it's the same promo every week with different wrestlers like talking to the camera and saying, hey, this Sunday or next Sunday or whenever Sunday, Money in the Bank's
in
happening.
4 Sundays.
In 4 Sundays, Money in the Bank is happening. There's going to be a ladder. And up top of the ladder, there's going to be a briefcase that has a contract that can change my career. And I'm going to win. They are not. Money in the Bank this Sunday. Watch it. WWE Network, $9.99. Be there. Check it out. Watch it this Sunday. Money in the Bank. I just did all the promos in one little.
And Cole screaming about the Monday Night Yard.
It's the Monday Night Yard. It's the big dog. Oh, man. So, yeah, I mean, I think Money in the Bank is this Sunday. And they have a ladder and a briefcase. And in the briefcase, there's a contract that they can cash in. 88% cash in successfully. So it's almost a guarantee.
It's almost a guarantee.
Almost that they will win.
For one lucky man and one lucky woman.
Yes.
Incredible.
This Sunday. Sunday.
Money in the Bank.
So you think Roman's
on the network? Absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a snowball's chance in hell they let Elias beat Roman Reigns.
No. I think Roman wins because Elias hits him with a guitar.
Ooh, like a disqualify?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Superman punch spear.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
I mean, I feel like Vince really loves Elias.
He does, but Elias doesn't have to win.
No, it's true.
This is the build up, the slow build back of Roman Reigns.
Yeah, it needs. Yeah,
this is great. It's no title match. He's not even on the same show as Elias, right? Isn't Elias still on Raw?
Yes.
Roman's on SmackDown.
No. They're both on SmackDown.
What?
Yeah, they're both on SmackDown.
Okay, sorry, never mind.
I get confused with the wild card.
Neither one of them is going after a title.
Yeah,
and so it's perfect.
I can see it.
Elias can come hit him with guitar anytime and rekindle it.
That's true. Yeah. Cool. Next match. Miz versus Shane McMahon in a steel cage.
This should be pretty entertaining.
This could steal the show.
might be the show stealer, as they say.
Mm-hmm.
The stealer of shows.
In the steel cage.
Yes. Stealer of shows in a steel cage. They'll be stealing in a steel cage this Sunday and Money in the Bank.
Where there's a ladder.
But not in this match because we're using a steel cage.
Steel cage match. I'm actually, I know some people are kind of getting sick of Shane because now he's popping up on both shows. He's on Raw and SmackDown.
Yeah,
like he
he's
runs
become the
place.
authority.
Yeah,
It's almost like he's the son of the CEO of the company.
Almost. He is. Wow. Just blew my mind, bro. But do you remember like 5 months ago when it was Shane, Stephanie, Triple H, and Vince all in the ring, and they're like, "There's going to be no more authority. The WWE Universe is the authority." And we're like, "Oh, we're going to see some new stuff."
That happened through WrestleMania.
It did happen through WrestleMania, yes. And then WrestleMania happened. And they were like, Vince is like,
That was too good. Can't do that.
No.
Can't have all these baby faces winning.
No way.
No.
That's silly. Wild card rule.
We're going to do the shake up. What about a wild card rule where the big dog come on Raw and the Miz can go back to SmackDown?
Yeah.
I like it.
Apparently that rule was literally made an hour before the show.
I hope that's wrong.
No, it's true. There is I can't remember what podcast, Kellerman on wrestling or something on Twitter.
Max Kellerman?
No. It's like Kellerman something, or maybe I don't know. But anyway, he had somebody on the show that has been talking to all the creative writing staff. And back, remember when they had creative writing for SmackDown and Raw separate? Well, now they're all together. They write both shows now. There's 37 people, and every time that they bring up interesting ideas or this and that, apparently gets shut down immediately by Vince. And Vince goes with whatever he says. And
Then why do they have 37 writers?
I don't know.
That sounds a little bit.
It could be convoluted. There could be some, hearsay and rumors, you know how they spread. But from the way the show's looking in the last couple of weeks, it's looking a little weird. So we'll just have to wait and see.
There have been rumblings
In the
under the ring that things aren't as they seem.
Right. Triple H may be a little bit upset. Who knows?
I think pretty much the wrestlers probably are like, am I getting paid?
That's true. Sasha
Let's do
Banks has been
this.
gone since WrestleMania. She's been a no-show. She's just stopped showing up.
Have
to
you
work.
missed her?
Not really. Her run as the tag team champions wasn't that great. I lost faith in her a long time ago. And that's sad because I really liked Sasha Banks.
Oh, Leo Rush.
I liked Leo Rush. I liked him. He was a good mic man for Bobby Lashley.
He'll be good at AEW.
Yeah. I'd expect a lot of these people will go to AEW.
Luke Harper.
Yep, Luke Harper, definitely.
He asked for his release and is gone.
I'm hoping Dean Ambrose goes as John Moxley. Yeah, dude.
I don't think Dean Ambrose wants to wrestle.
Dude, no, he has a promo package on his Twitter. It's the only post that he has on his Twitter account of him being John Moxley, like him giving a promo. It's fucking dope.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
It came out like 5 days ago.
Wow, you have to show me that one.
Yeah, we'll watch it when it's over. It's fucking dope. Check out Dean Ambrose's Twitter account. It's amazing. Now, John Moxley. So yeah. Anyway, back to
Miz and Shane.
Yeah, who's winning?
I think the Miz finally pulls one off.
I hope so. I really hope so. He needs to beat the crap out of Shane McMahon. But Shane's got to do something high risk. It's a steel cage match.
So he's going to jump off the steel cage and miss. He should do a coast to coast.
Off the what?
Yeah, from one end to the other.
But he did a coast to coast on SmackDown this week.
But off the steel cage.
Oh, how does he do that?
Well, the steel cage has not got a roof. It's not a Hell in a Cell.
Oh, duh. I was thinking Hell in a Cell. You're right. Holy crap. That would be insane. He could die.
Be worth it. I don't think he will do that.
An angle backflip.
Yeah.
That'd be hilarious. No, yeah, I could see him doing something off the top of the cage.
Totally. He'll do something off the top of the cage.
Yeah.
And miss, and the Miz
Moonsault.
Moonsault. Oh, that's going to hurt
from the top
bad.
of the cage. I could see it. Calling it now.
Oh.
But yeah, I agree with you. I think the Miz is going to win.
Yeah, unless, they bring out whoever to
the B team.
The B team, the Sanity.
Who?
Sanity. They're not
Oh.
Sanity anymore, right?
No. I think back.
One of the guys went back to NXT, right?
I think one did, and then
Killian Dane.
Yeah, Killian Dane did. Really?
No, who's the third one? The one that
Alexander Wolf.
Yes, it was Alexander Wolf.
And then the main guy, Eric.
Yeah,
he went to Raw by himself, but we haven't seen him. It's weird. It's so weird. So let's keep the ball rolling.
You're successful in NXT. Let's bring you up and do exactly the opposite of what you did to be successful.
Yeah,
there.
Almost every one of them except for Ricochet.
Let's literally give you a hindrance immediately.
Yeah, that's how
Aleister Black.
Yeah, but he's just doing promos now. He hasn't had a match since WrestleMania.
Because they probably have something planned for him after Money in the Bank.
Hopefully,
the roster's too damn big.
It's way too big. They need a third.
But let's stay positive about this.
Yeah,
the good thing about that is there's plenty of talent to go around. Lots of fun things to do.
So many fun things in catering. So let's talk about the man Becky Lynch. Becky Two Belts.
I hate that fucking name.
Why?
I just hate it. I think it's so stupid.
The fact that they're getting away with calling it belts kind of blows my mind. Like when she first said it, I'm surprised that they let her keep saying it. I mean, it's got a good ring to it.
I was surprised at the picture of her making out with Seth Rollins. So the men are together.
That was awesome. I was very happy about that. Little Sethy Rollins. Sethy
CrossFit Jesus and Merida.
Yeah, exactly.
Her.
Mm-hmm.
With my kids.
Yep. So yeah,
but no, it's exciting.
It is. It's kind of cool.
It's another WWE romance.
Yeah. Maybe they play into a storyline. That'd be kind of cool.
No, please don't.
I think they will.
Because they screw up their mounts.
Here's the thing, because when Andrade and Charlotte got together, they didn't talk about it at all on social media. When Seth Rollins posted that pic on social media, it was all over WWE.com. Kathy Kelly, God love Kathy Kelly, talked about it on WWE Now online. They're like, oh, check out this post. It's amazing. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
So I could see
because they made it Facebook official.
They did make it Facebook and Twitter.
Well, I think it was probably getting ready to come out.
Oh yeah, it's been being talked about for a while.
I hadn't heard about it, but
they train.
I don't live in my mom's basement either, so
I just live in the other room, not in the basement.
It wasn't even a dig at you, but I mean, you're gonna get all sensitive about it.
Leave me alone, John. You're so mean. Anyway, Becky Two Belts is taking on Lacey Evans for the Raw Women's Championship, and then in another match, taking on Charlotte in the SmackDown Women's Championship match. Is there any chance that she loses either belt?
Yeah, I think she loses at least one, possibly both.
Really?
Yes.
Ooh.
My guess is she's losing the SmackDown belt
to Charlotte. Keep that feud going.
Yeah, you can't keep one person with both titles going. What is that? How does that help build your brand, your women's brand?
It doesn't.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if she lost both. I feel like she was better chasing anyway.
Yeah, she is a better.
I mean, there's another one I'll tell you. I'm pretty sure somebody else is going to drop their big title.
Ooh, okay.
But yeah, I think she loses to Charlotte for sure.
Yeah,
and we could see, depending on where it is in the show, maybe we see a cash in.
See, they did a cash in on the show last year.
Yeah, which means it would be a surprise if it happened again. Wouldn't be expecting, because like, oh, last year Alexa Bliss cashed in.
That's true. So if it did happen again, it would be a hell of a surprise.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, I agree. I don't think we see a cash in on either on the show for either one.
For either the men's or women's.
Yeah, I don't think we see a cash in the same night.
Okay.
And we'll get to that once we get to those. But no, I definitely think she loses. I think she loses to Charlotte. If I had to guess, I'd say she loses to Charlotte and retains against Lacey, because you're not just going to give the title to Lacey in like her third match on Raw.
Yeah.
I mean, she's got a cool gimmick, but she's really not the wrestler that Charlotte or Becky are.
Mm-hmm. Or she hasn't proved it yet on the main roster.
Yeah.
I love her character. I know.
Yeah, her gimmick's great.
It's awesome, and she's killing it. She kills it on social media too. Mm-hmm.
But she's living the gimmick on social media.
She is, and that's what you should do with your social media account if you're a pro wrestler.
And she puts her daughter on there. She's a single mom, so she's always playing that angle too. So she's well liked, but then she's also heel when she's in the ring. Mm-hmm. So it's pretty cool. We follow her on Instagram. She's all over it. So
yeah,
absolutely. She's probably one of the best I can think of that we're following that is always working the gimmick.
Yes. Yeah, she's 100% Lacey Evans.
More people should be like that.
Agreed, especially in this day and age
Yeah.
where we see every aspect of their lives because it's all over social media now.
Embrace it.
Mm-hmm. Might as well.
Yeah, a lot of people just do their own thing when they're not there. Like, here's me doing my CrossFit WOD this day, and here's my coffee, and this is really cool, and I'm at this gym. Thanks for having me. And here's my trifecta systems meal, and here's me working out, all huge and buff, and
Yeah.
I used to be a champion, and now I'm just an Indian bodybuilder.
Jinder Mahal.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's like,
what it
do
is.
something else, man. Like, I'm never gonna watch your Instagram. I just swipe past your Instagram live videos all the time because you're boring.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't really care what you're eating.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really care that you're working out, other than you look fantastic.
And if they want to do that, they should have their own person. They should have a personal account.
Have a personal account,
and then
have
a character account,
like Jinder Mahal Fitness, and then Jinder Mahal, where you're just like Shotty or whatever gimmick you're playing, and just live it.
Right? Totally.
Like, I feel like if there were more people willing to do that, look, we get kayfabe is dead in terms of real life.
Mm-hmm.
You can pretend it's not dead, and I think people will love it even more.
Because they should use social media.
It's like you treat it like the fourth wall.
Yeah.
If you're like Deadpool, people are gonna love it.
Exactly. But if you're constantly,
and you don't even have to be your character all the time. You can be your normal self. Like Lacey Evans, she posts stuff with her daughter, like not being Lacey Evans.
Mm-hmm.
But then you turn around to the next post, it's like, oh, it's back to talking about the nasties. And it's like, oh, this is great.
She's constantly wearing her big hats and walking around. It's awesome. God, it's awesome. She's the background on my phone right now. She replaced Charlotte Flair.
It's about damn time.
Yeah, it is. Lacey Evans is my bae.
It's because you're racist against Latinos.
What?
It's because you're racist against Latinos.
Don't ever.
And you're upset about Andrade.
I am upset about Andrade. I'm very upset about that. But man, she's awesome, Lacey Evans.
She is been a breath of fresh air on the show. I'm glad she's not just walking down to the ring waving.
Yeah, they did that for way too long.
Yeah, but they were just killing time until after WrestleMania.
So. Yeah,
which we thought we were right about.
Yep, it made sense. So we think she could either lose one or both belts. Becky Lynch.
I think she loses one.
Okay.
If I had to put money on it.
Okay. I am going to say that she will retain both belts.
Good. Kevin says if Lacey and Becky is after the Money in the Bank match, then you can see the Money in the Bank winner cashing in. I definitely think if that's the case.
Yeah.
What did that say? Josh, you're right. Josh does not get it at all. Never have. I saw her I was within. I could have reached out and touched her, and I still didn't get it.
That's awesome.
I did get a hug from Becky Lynch, though.
You did.
Get that.
That's jealousy brewing right here. That's amazing.
Yeah.
All right, on to the next. Let's talk about the WWE Championship, Kevin Owens versus Kofi Kingston.
You go first because I'll tell you what I think.
Okay. I think Kofi loses.
I agree.
Nice. Yes.
Go team.
Now, before everyone freaks out because everyone loves Kofi Mania and all this and that, here's what my thoughts, and I'm sure you'll share your thoughts as well. But with Big E being out for an X amount of time, they don't know when he's coming back because do you remember what his injury was in the first place?
I don't know.
I don't either, but he's going to be out for an undetermined amount of time.
Yeah, it's got to be like a shoulder ACL or something like that takes a pretty good amount of time to recover from.
Mm-hmm. Xavier Woods has been playing a big role in the buildup as well. I mean, Kevin Owens took out that. I love it when he gives the power bombs on the apron.
On the apron, it's so brutal.
It's like one of the most brutal things. And it's the most easiest thing that I see out of a wrestler do that looks so damaging at the same time.
Yeah, I'm sure it doesn't feel good, but
no, he looks like he was out of breath when he took that. So I think that Xavier Woods is going to play a part in the match somehow. He's got to be out there with his boy. He's
unless they bar him for the ring, which is what they seem to just do with baby faces all the time.
True.
But so how do you think it happens?
I don't know. I think he's going to come out. I don't think he's going to come out with them. I think he's going to make his way into the match somehow to help save Kofi, but in turn, Kofi loses the title because of Xavier Woods, and that causes a rift between Kofi and Xavier because they could build off of that without Big E being there.
Yeah, but I think what happens is, I'll get right to the point. I think that KO needs this win, needs a title more than Kofi needs it at this point. Kofi got his like WrestleMania moment.
Mm-hmm.
He got it defended a couple times now. This is his big first pay-per-view defense, but KO needs this win. So KO should win. And I was thinking about this on the way over here. I was like, because you could play this, keep this going. This feud doesn't have to end. And I think it personally is going to work better if KO's the champ as a heel and Kofi's back trying to chase it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, having Sammy show up or whoever,
Yeah,
and try to squash it, and Xavier just getting his ass kicked all the time.
true.
So I don't think it. I don't think you play with the New Day. You don't mess with that.
Yeah,
Like that. That's like the sacred. Don't touch it.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't think they should do that. But
If it's not broke, don't fix it.
yep. And so I think maybe, yeah, I think KO wins.
Okay, me too.
KO's gonna be the champ again.
He needs to be a champion.
He's a great champ.
Has he been? He's never been WWE champion, has he? He's been Universal.
He's been Universal,
IC.
USA, IC.
He has been a tag champ.
He'll be a triple. He'll be a.
No, he hasn't been a tag champ.
Him and Sammy didn't get the belts.
Mm-mm.
Oh, all right.
So he needs the WWE.
Was he the IC belt? Has he won the IC title?
Yes, he has.
I knew he had US. So he's getting close to being a. What do they call that?
Triple Crown or
No, it's not Triple Crown.
what is it?
I don't know, but he was also NXT champ. So
That's true. And he beat John Cena in his first match.
Grand Slam.
Grand Slam
Thanks,
champion.
Shane.
Thank you. So yeah, I'm interested. I think it'll be a great match. I think they'll put on a stellar
Yes,
show.
it's a perfect match of a big bruiser type who's willing to throw big moves, and then Kofi. Yeah, I think it'll be good.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll continue a pretty good storyline.
Definitely. Next match, Universal Championship: Seth Rollins versus AJ Styles.
So I really want to get excited for this match, and I really think it's gonna be a great match. But I don't think there's a chance in all of hell that Seth Rollins is dropping the title. He's
No way.
Monday Night Rollins. He's the face of basically the new face of WWE.
I think AJ turns heel.
Oh, wouldn't it be awesome if the Good Brothers showed up and helped beat him
They
down?
form the club. Because I like those three together. It was awesome.
Yeah, but I think are they on? They're on SmackDown.
I don't know where the hell they are.
Yeah. They're in catering, or I don't know, man. That's crazy. Carl Anderson, I just see on it. He's always with his family, so
yeah, he's always.
I'm
hanging out
sure
with
he's
kids.
loving it.
Abs Anderson.
Yeah, eating keto and hanging out with his family.
These guys are awesome. Apparently,
Good, man. We're doing well. Thank you.
Luke Gallows has his own wrestling school in Florida, or not Florida, Georgia.
Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
Have one of them? Has Luke Gallows been injured?
No, they were on a show. Well, they didn't wrestle, but they were on one of the shows. They were in a tag match, and I don't remember what happened because it never. Oh, it was when. Oh God, it was when the Usos came out with the Usi Hot. And do you know about the storyline with the Revival?
No.
Oh, it's been terrible. Okay.
No, I have. Like I said,
because you have.
I know what the main stuff is going on because you can't get away
good.
from it on the first hour. But
so I'll just knock it out real quick. Okay. So the Usos, because they were put on Raw, were in the back locker room area, and they were like talking to the camera, like, "You guys got to see this." And the Revival were shaving each other's backs, which are like, haha, that's kind of funny. Okay, all right, I could deal with that. So then they made a big deal about that. They haven't had a match yet. And then I think it was the following week or the week after, the Usos come out during the Revival's match with the Good Brothers that they were supposed to have. So they come out and start doing a promo, and they're like, "Hey guys, we just wanted to tell you we came out with this new thing called Usi Hot, and it's perspiration activated. So when you sweat, it makes you itch, and we put it all in your underwear." Meh. So then they start rolling around in the fucking ring, scratching their balls in their ass like dogs in heat or whatever, and just like it was the most stupidest thing. It made me turn off Raw. I literally turned off Raw. That's how upset.
That Usi Hot.
It was ridiculous. Like it's the fucking Revival. It's the Usos, like two of the best tag teams in the world, and you're making them do these like comically not funny gimmicks. Wasn't cool, bro. Sorry to get that out of the way.
Yeah, Cretan's asked if Kofi loses, does he fall out of the main event picture? No, I don't think yet. I think you keep that feud going.
There should be more matches after that. If
that's got some baggage still left in it, some mileage, I guess.
Yeah, Totally.
to go. And I mean, who would you pair against Kevin Owens? Ultimately, are you going back to Kevin Owens, Roman Reigns at some point?
That'd be nice. Those were good
But
matches.
that isn't going to happen yet.
No.
So,
Yeah.
and then I also think, well, let's go. Can we go into men's Money in the Bank? Because I think also Seth Rollins wins for a particular reason.
Okay.
Because I like to knock over the Periscope feed because I'm a freaking idiot.
Well, that cord is short.
Oh my God. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Never mind. Just don't let me move again.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
Freeze. Anyway.
Men's Money in the Bank.
Okay. Because that's retaining.
All right.
Men's Money in the Bank.
Finn Balor, Sami Zayn, Baron Corbin, Drew McIntyre, Ricochet, Randy Orton, Andrade, and Mustafa Ali.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about this. I was like, let's cross out the people who we know aren't going to win and get a title match. Mustafa Ali, not going to win.
No.
Andrade, that's a question mark for me.
Yeah.
Randy Orton, not going to win.
Mm-hmm.
Baron Corbin, not going to win. Sami Zayn, not going to win. Ricochet gets a WWE title match, pretty much guaranteed title right out the gate. No. Not going to happen. So it leaves you with what? Andrade, Drew McIntyre, Finn Balor.
Finn Balor's already the IC champ.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And Andrade's still a little bit away from his own title match.
Yeah.
Where he could be champ. Although I think he's going to be a big-time champ for the WWE in the next couple of years.
He's
especially
incredible.
if he starts to learn some more English and can cut his own small promos, like better than Shinsuke.
Yeah.
I think it's Drew McIntyre. Because I think Drew McIntyre is the perfect foil for Seth Rollins.
Because they already have
he basically just looks like a roided up Hulk version of Seth Rollins.
He does.
So it'd be perfect.
And he's fantastic in the ring. He knows Seth Rollins. He's beaten Seth Rollins. So he has claim when he has the Money in the Bank. On top of that, he took down the Shield, the entire Shield. Someone just asked me, DX asked me, what did I think about Braun Strowman getting taken out of the Money in the Bank ladder match? I was a little upset about it. It made sense because of the way the match happened, because it was a false count anywhere match against Sami Zayn, because Braun Strowman threw Sami Zayn in a dumpster the week before.
That was pretty funny. I
saw that. I kind of laughed at
that. Yeah, because he is kind of a dumpster fire. I mean, I don't know what the hell they're going to do with Braun Strowman. Like, they still don't know how to.
Yeah, they've had him for.
What's up, Mr. Compton? Good to see you, man.
2 years, 2+ years, 3 years.
They just got to wait for the perfect time, but like they can't decide if they want him to be funny, big giant Strowman or monster Strowman, or
they just need to have
borderline heel Strowman.
Him and Lars Sullivan just need to go at it in like a series of matches.
Yeah, man, I don't know what it's Periscope, because we're on YouTube. If you want to watch us, go over to YouTube. Just search SmarkSpot. Yeah. Evidently, they're not having any problems. He just got like brand new, really fast internet. So I think it's Periscope, man.
Yeah.
So
glitching on us every time we get on.
Yeah. Maybe we should try it with my phone next week. Just to see if maybe
it might be
Android doesn't like.
Thank you. Appreciate that, Mr. Compton.
I know he's got hair.
I have hair. Yeah, no, I like your call of Drew McIntyre winning.
Yeah, he just makes the most sense.
He does.
I think Andrade is the dark horse.
Yes.
I mean, I don't see anybody else winning, really. I mean, you're not going to give it again to Baron Corbin, right? I feel like.
I mean, they could. They do really love Baron Corbin. I love Baron. You love Baron Corbin.
Yeah, I mean, I do, but I don't think he's. I think he's a good heel for like.
He's already a fantastic.
He's an
heel.
Awesome mid-card heel.
Yeah. People hate him. It's
awesome. He loves it too.
He does. He plays off of it really well.
Yes, he really, really enjoys it. So keep sending him hate, and he is pretty good on social media.
He is.
He handles that well. People out. Yeah, he's not Wendy's good, but he's pretty good.
Wendy's is amazing at their Twitter
Savage
game.
as fuck, man.
Okay, so we're calling Drew McIntyre, Andrade being the dark horse. The men's.
You like that pick?
I love that pick. Yeah. Because I was more looking at Andrade, but now that you when you put it like that,
Drew McIntyre, I was just looking at the list and I was like, it's the only one that really makes sense.
Yeah.
For like, if you're gonna play it up with Seth Rollins winning.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess if AJ Styles turns heel, you might look at Finn, but
yeah, I don't know.
I think you keep Seth Rollins has got to stay champion, right?
DX was just asking about Ricochet. Like we said, it's kind of too early. I think
I'd love to see.
It'd be awesome.
I don't know what he's going to do after this,
He's gonna be the high spot guy.
No, I think this match is great because you've got such a good and the other thing about this match that I love is you've got a good mix of big bruiser guys
and high flyers.
Hell
yeah.
And then guys that can kind of do both, like Sammy and Andrade.
Mm-hmm.
Because Ali and Ricochet, Finn Balor's kind of more of a not a high flyer,
He's
but
more of a striker.
Yeah,
kicker.
but Ricochet and Ali and Andrade are going to throw some crazy stuff.
Hell yeah.
And you always get some good high spots from the big guys in these things, so I
Mhm.
wouldn't be surprised if we see
Drew getting on the top rope or
Yeah,
something.
Drew would probably get up there. I don't know if we'll see Orton do it at this point, but
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll see an incredible
RKO or a series of RKOs.
RKO off the ladder or something crazy.
That'd be dope.
But yeah, so yeah, I definitely think that
Mhm.
looks great. I'm really excited for this match, to be honest.
Me
with
too.
you.
The build wasn't that great because
Doesn't matter.
but the match is going to be incredible.
Yeah. Does the build really matter?
No, not
Other
really.
than you get the right people in it, because it's really just to get that opportunity to get that contract.
Yeah.
So I don't really care how they get there, but as long as and it seems like a really good mix that should provide a really good.
On the reason why I bring up the build is because of how it's been how it's kind of been playing out on TV with the ratings and all this stuff, because people like to talk about that. But the main thing about the buildup is that they just announced it. They just go, okay, here's Raw, here's SmackDown. There you go. Like, what, we had 4 weeks to figure out who was going to be in the match. What happened to doing tournaments and doing like matches?
What happened to doing a lottery or a draft?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like they're writing their own rules as it goes. But you know what? In the end of the day, look, a little rough patch. This is a perfect time to have a rough patch if you're going to have it. Get it ironed out before football season starts back up.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
You know, everybody's gonna. I mean, if they were like me, I was just exhausted after WrestleMania. Needed a break. I thought it was.
Yeah.
You know, part of it was we weren't doing podcasts every week.
Mhm.
So, but also I think it was a good opportunity to just kind of recover and, you know,
reset.
It was starting to feel like a job a little bit, and
It was, yeah.
And I love doing this. I don't want to ever feel like it's a tedious.
Mhm.
I don't want wrestling to feel tedious to me. But ever since pretty much WrestleMania, I just wasn't feeling it. It was
Same.
nice to
take a break,
not watch 7 hours of wrestling every week. So
yeah,
but I'm recharged. I'm ready to go back and get into it. I'm excited for this Money in the Bank.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I wish I didn't have to stop in the middle, but I'm not going to not watch Game of Thrones because
it's the final episode.
Yeah, and if you don't watch it when it comes out or within the first hour,
you have to stay
you're gonna look at your phone and you're going to get spoiled by something. So
immediately.
NoFX said something about women's Money in the Bank match. Let's talk about that now.
Yeah.
Late breaking news today: Alexa Bliss was declared ineligible to compete medically.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't say why, but she is unable to compete, so they instituted Nikki Cross in the match. My guess is they've been working to try to get her cleared the last couple of weeks, and that's why, you know, I saw this week she had Nikki go for her into that 4-way match.
Yeah.
Weird seeing Nikki Cross with makeup and not looking crazy.
Yeah, that was a little odd. It kind of freaked people out.
She's attractive.
Yeah, she is. She is.
Behind all that crazy, she's quite attractive.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think I've ever really heard her talk like a normal human being. And
yeah, instead of like screaming. Yeah.
It was really kind of unnerving for a minute. It was like, that's Nikki Cross. Whoa.
I was cool with it.
But yeah, so NoFX, she's medically not cleared. So
yeah.
The rumor is that she's had another concussion. So,
God,
I mean, really for like the last 6 months, she's had a really bad run. But
yeah,
thank God she's such a great talent that you can use her in other ways like they have. And I mean, we don't miss her because she's going to be on the show. I'm sure we'll see her on Sunday at some point in some fashion.
Yep. Probably giving a talk to Nikki Cross before the match or something.
Or she'll come out and
ruin it for everybody.
I'd be okay with that. Alexa Bliss can't do it wrong to me.
No, she's amazing. So we got Nikki Cross, Bayley, Natalia, Ember Moon, Naomi, Mandy Rose, Carmella, and Dana Brooke.
Okay, so my question is this. Who in this card can you see getting a title match? That's pretty slim pickings if you think about it.
Mandy Rose.
I was thinking Mandy Rose, Bayley, or Carmella are the only 3 options.
Yeah.
Bayley, because she's fresh off her tag. I mean, she's got to get another title opportunity.
She
at some
does,
point, right?
Yeah. She needs a refresh in her career right now.
It wouldn't. I think it would be great if she maybe stole it from Charlotte. If Charlotte got it from Becky,
that would be really
Becky
cool.
go full time to Raw. I mean, not necessarily right away, but maybe she can hold on to it and really build that baby face back up for her.
Yeah.
Especially if Becky moves back over to Raw permanently.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think either her or Carmella would be great.
That would make
I-
Carmella a 3-time because she technically won it twice in the first year.
Carmella is sneaky over.
She really is. I enjoy Carmella quite a bit.
I mean, if you're going to say a dark horse, I think it's possibly Ember Moon, but she's just not the polished product yet.
Yeah.
She doesn't have the promo. She's an awesome wrestler.
She's an amazing wrestler.
She's got a great look. Like, everything about her is great, except that she just can't talk.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really the same problem that Naomi's had, to an extent, Mandy Rose has had.
Yeah.
You know, if you can talk, you can make up for other areas. Like, Carmella's not the greatest wrestler,
but she can talk on the mic.
Yeah, and she's got charisma out the yin yang, so
Mhm.
that really helps. Yeah, I mean, I guess this is a little more open. I guess you could see. I mean, I just don't think you give it to Natalya or Naomi. I think Nikki Cross. We're completely frozen now on Periscope.
Oh, great.
Fucks.
I hate you, Periscope.
Hey, Jack, get your extra stuff working. That is a nice picture,
isn't it? Yeah.
You nasties.
Oh yeah, I'll be your nasty all day long. All day, baby.
Oh, stupid.
I might not use Periscope after this anymore. Yeah, it's not even loading.
What a piece of crap.
Oh, because my wife, it looks like my Wi-Fi went out.
Did it?
On my phone, but it's still going on YouTube.
Are you plugged into wired Wi-Fi on your computer?
No, it's Wi-Fi.
Oh, it's all Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
Let me see if I can link back up to it. Says I'm on it.
The fuck?
Yeah, I've got internet.
I'm just gonna get off of it there.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. The one person
watching.
Is this on YouTube?
Tough audience.
Yeah, really tough. Especially when we keep booting everybody off.
Yeah, this is bullshit.
There we go.
That's all right. At least the podcast will sound good because I think we got in some good stuff.
I'm gonna edit the fuck out of it. It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna type anything. I don't care at this point.
Yeah, just get anybody who's still watching us.
Anyway, sorry about that.
Yeah, this is shit. YouTube, thank you.
Yeah,
and then one person left YouTube. It's awesome.
So yeah,
bagels right now. Oh, there's 2 people back. Sorry, I don't know what's going on with Periscope tonight.
No. So anyway, to go back, Money in the Bank. I think you're right. The waters are pretty wide open for the winners. But if you had to pick a main winner and a dark horse, who would it be?
Because I think Bailey with Mandy is my dark horse.
The X's were upside down.
What?
We're not upside.
We're not upside down.
Not on our side.
At least not till the 4th of July.
How about now?
What the?
I really hate Periscope.
They really are the worst.
Okay, we're okay now. Okay.
Oh my gosh. This is such shit.
Oh.
Sorry, we appreciate you guys. I mean, I know we haven't been around in a while and then we have nothing but technical difficulties. So
yeah.
4 of you that came back, we love you. Thank you so much.
We love you all. So, would you say Carmella and Mandy Rose?
No, Bailey and Mandy Rose is my dark
Bailey
horse.
and Mandy Rose?
Yeah, I think Bailey's going to win.
That'd be kind of cool.
I think she has the most to gain. Well, she probably needs it the most.
Yeah.
But, I mean, there's lots of girls that need it.
Mm-hmm.
Females, women.
I think my for sure winner is going to be Mandy Rose. And my dark horse would be Carmella.
So do you think Mandy Rose takes a bit of a babyface turn if Charlotte wins? Or is are they on Raw or are they on
They're on SmackDown.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got them split. Raw and no, you don't.
No, I don't. I just wrote them in. Because the wild card rule doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it really doesn't. Because really, if you win, and the other thing we haven't even talked about with the wild card rule, you could win the briefcase and go after either title.
Correct. Yeah, you can choose. Which is weird. It's just it doesn't make any sense right now.
No.
Hopefully they fix this within the next month after Money in the Bank.
Not unless Vince just dies.
You're fired.
And as our Periscope goes out again,
Right. We get blocked from WWE altogether.
just kidding, Vince. We love you.
Yeah.
We just don't like the direction right now.
No.
But you know what? We're still watching, and we still love it because we're the podcast of positivity.
Woo! WWE for life. Too sweet.
Woo!
Woo!
I love it.
Thanks, Vince. Anyway, okay. That's all. That's the whole thing with Money in the Bank.
It's actually gonna be a long ass show.
It really is because it's always the two ladder matches are usually the women. I think last year was like 40 minutes, 40 to 45, and then the men's was almost an hour.
Yeah, some of the okay. So I'm not gonna watch pre-show because
No.
I ain't got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. I'm just kidding. I just don't have time for that this week. I feel like maybe wasn't this a squash match
at Mania because Mysterio was injured.
Oh, that's
Samoa
right.
Joe beat
So
him in, like,
maybe
30
they give
seconds.
them a little bit more time. Roman Reigns Elias is probably a
I see
squash
that being a
match.
squash match. Yeah.
I think Becky Lynch could beat Lacey Evans. If she loses the SmackDown title early in the night, she squashes Lacey Evans.
Yeah.
But maybe not. Do you really want to make Lacey look that bad in her first big match?
No, that's the
No,
problem.
that's not going to be a squash match.
No.
Maybe KO Kofi is a squash match.
You think? Ooh, it could be.
Unless everybody's just getting like 5-6 minutes.
Well, we also have to remember the pay-per-view is 4 hours long. So
I agree. I said that and then immediately regretted it.
Yeah, because this is going to be about half the show. If you think about it, an hour and a half to an hour 45, and then the rest minus the 2 up here.
Yeah.
So we might only get one squash match. Hopefully not. I don't like having squash matches on pay-per-views, but with 2 ladder matches,
140 and 120.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I mean every match is 20 minutes, and then you get 40.
Yeah.
Yeah, roughly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They could do it. It's possible.
Yeah, maybe we don't get a squash match. Maybe we get a couple. I mean, maybe the Roman Reigns versus Elias thing, but
yeah, I would say that would be probably the quickest.
But we probably get a 5-minute intro from Elias, so
yeah, he will perform like he always does,
yeah, which is good. I mean, I love Elias performing.
I do too. It's awesome, man. We flew through that one.
Yeah, well, trying to keep it positive, right?
Yeah.
How? What else has been going on? We haven't been in a while, so
yeah,
we will. Are we gonna continue down our path for now of the pre?
I kind of like it for the pre-pay-per-views, and maybe later on we can get into because I don't know what your
pay-per-view and after pay-per-view.
Yeah, because I don't know what your schedule's like in the summertime with the kids.
I still don't know. Darcy will learn about. She did tryouts this week. She'll find out on Saturday what team she's on. So
okay,
I'll know more.
Yeah, so maybe later on we can do 2 weeks out of the month for pre-pay-per-view and post.
Yeah, do like a bi-weekly.
Yeah, because like doing like you were talking about earlier, doing a show every week and having to watch every segment of Raw and SmackDown gets a little tedious. And then I have to come up with things to talk about. Not that other shows do it every week and they do great at it, which is cool. But we have like work comes up, life comes up, and we have to cancel the show, and we want to make sure we're giving you guys a consistent.
Yeah, we want to be able to honor our commitment to what we can do.
Mm-hmm.
So
and not get.
I think 2 weeks to a month is definitely something, or every other week, or maybe that's what we get back into. But we definitely will be doing obviously once a month.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll announce kind of as we're going through. I think you did a good job of dropping a teaser earlier this week that we're coming back.
Mm-hmm.
See my post today with the new
I did. That was awesome. Wrestle Rumble reposted that on their page.
That. Yeah,
it's awesome.
So if they are listening, thank you guys. We appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Obviously. But yeah, so it's kind of in flux. We want to get more consistent because obviously with this podcast thing, just so you know, I mean, the more consistent we are, the more viewers we get, the more people who chime in, because obviously those of you that stick around with us, you know, we kind of have a relationship. So if we're kind of in and out and not always on, you know, that's not really good, healthy relationship. So
yeah,
we want to provide a more healthy relationship. Our goal is to continue to do that. We obviously don't make any money doing this. This is just a passion. We will want to continue doing it. It's a good opportunity, and it gives us a chance to kind of catch up.
Yep.
Because we both have busy lives. So that girl Russ are doing, and are you guys on? We're not on Twitch, but I think we're going to try and get off Periscope.
Yeah.
I
think
might
Twitch and YouTube, I think would be good.
Yeah, I think we might have to switch up. I mean, Periscope, we've gotten our most viewers pretty much since we started doing it. But the problem is, it seems like it's been every single time we podcasted the last maybe half a dozen times we've had to either restart or had an issue.
Yeah.
And it kills our viewership. It doesn't really help. And really, I mean, a lot of Periscope is just thoughts.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
I mean, it's great in certain instances, but I think Twitch is definitely something we'll think about and possibly do, because I think it would be good.
Mm-hmm. And then we could also, when we play video games, we could just post it up on there too.
And it's kind of blowing up as not just gaming. I mean, I started following a guy, Seth Drums, who basically drums along to music, and he does like video game memes and stuff like that, but he also does other music.
That's cool.
Fun stuff. And it's just this guy, he's a super high energy guy.
Nice.
And he's hilarious. And I love watching that.
So people are just using it as more of a platform.
Yeah, it's a platform. It's a great platform. It's very stable. And, I think it's probably a better opportunity for us to maybe, if we get enough viewership, to, take advantage of some stuff. Get subs.
Let's do it.
So I think that's the angle, because I think like 5 people tonight have told us, are you on Twitch? Are you on Twitch?
Yeah.
So I think we're going to look at going to Twitch. So obviously we'll probably have to do a little bit more jazzing up our space, I guess.
I think so.
Right? We're going to have to more production value.
Yeah.
Get this.
I do have a green screen somewhere.
Do you really?
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit.
Yeah. We can use that.
Put a little wrestling ring in the back.
Yeah. That'd be dope, wouldn't it? We'd have to get some proper lighting. But yeah. So new things will be coming in the future from us, for you guys. And just, make sure to follow us on all social media platforms. Twitter @SmarkSpot. Instagram @SmarkSpot. You can follow us on Facebook, but, fuck Facebook.
Yeah, I mean, I've been, when I post on Instagram, which is almost never, it's almost always Leo. I did today, but we'll throw it on Facebook, just so if you're checking Facebook, you'll see it on there. But mostly best way to get a hold of us is if I can get Leo to do Instagram and then pull to Twitter. Yeah. But Twitter and Instagram is our best way. And then to listen to the podcast, obviously the old standbys, Podbean, iTunes, Google Play, Spotify. Yep. And obviously on video, now we're on YouTube and soon to be Twitch. So dope. We'll get going. We're kind of in a process of influx of getting this thing back up and running. And I think I'm excited about it, to be honest with you. I didn't even think about Twitch. I mean, I probably check in on Twitch for some gaming stuff every single day. So yeah, I know a lot of people spend a lot of time there. So if you guys think it is a better medium, we'll certainly try it.
Yes, we will. Absolutely. Josh, you got anything else for the lovely positive viewers out there?
No, thanks for you guys that popped in. I mean, yes, it's tough. I know. One of the things that's kind of been upsetting about this, other than we just have been busy in life and a lot of things have popped up, is not being here consistently, because we feel like we're letting you guys down. So and I know it's kind of cliche and goofy, but really we want to provide a product that you guys want to check out every week, and we really appreciate it, and we'll continue to do our best.
Yes.
To do that and getting more consistent going forward. So
But guys, thank you for tuning in so much. It was great to be back on. See you. I think it's looking like next month for the next pay-per-view, but chat with us on Twitter.
At the latest.
At the latest. We might do another one. We'll keep you updated and posted. But yeah. And like we always say at the end of the show, always stay too sweet. See you guys later.
See you next time.
Peace.
Oh, wait. Leave Periscope up. Somebody asked about Undertaker and Goldberg in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, I saw.
I don't know anything about that.